There are planets in our universe that would give you nightmares. Planets with ice hotter than burning metal. Planets that drift throughout the universe in complete darkness. Planets where it literally rains molten glass. And even planets nicknamed zombie worlds. And let me be clear, these are real places in our universe that you and I could travel to if we had a spaceship powerful enough. This isn't science fiction. This is real. So strap in, because I can't promise that if you watch this entire video, your dreams tonight will be peaceful. Part of this video has been sponsored by Rocket Money. More about them later in the video. Welcome to Gliese 436b, one of the strangest and most terrifying planets in the universe. This strange world is located just 30 light years away from Earth. It orbits a relatively small star every 2 days. Can you imagine having to celebrate New Year's every 48 hours? Because of this, the planet orbits really close to its star, 1/13 the distance between our Sun and Mercury in fact. Now, because it's so close, the temperature on the surface is nearly 1000 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot enough to make sure life has no chance of existing here. And here's where things get weird. You would probably expect a planet like this to be covered in hot magma and scorched rocks, right? But what if I told you it was covered in water ice? The planet is Neptune's size, but appears to be far too compact to be completely made up of hydrogen like the other gas giants. Now, because of this intense pressure, astronomers think the planet hosts a large concentration of an exotic form of water ice known as Ice X. But how is this possible? I mean, ice here on Earth melts above 0 degrees Celsius, and I've just told you that the planet is nearly 1000 degrees. So am I a liar? Well, no. The answer is gravity. You see, the gravity of this planet is so strong that it compresses the water vapor in the atmosphere into ice, preventing it from melting into water. This leaves the solid core of the planet covered in a thick layer of water ice that would literally burn your face off if you touched it. Now that is terrifying. And what's even cooler is the ultraviolet light coming from the host star of this planet causes the planet's massive amounts of hydrogen to spiral out from the planet, forming a beautiful comet-like tail that is nearly 10 million miles long. I mean, imagine seeing this thing with your own eyes. Crazy. This beautiful blue marble alien planet might look inviting, but if you were on a spaceship passing by, you would be wise to avoid its deceptive surface. The planet is close to its sun, causing the surface temperature to soar as high as 1700 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, the beautiful blue color arises from the deadly weather on the planet. You see, molten glass rain pours over this world non-stop. But that's not it. The planet hosts the fastest winds ever discovered in the universe. Winds on the surface reach speeds of up to 5,600 miles per hour, causing the molten glass to fly sideways around the world at 7 times the speed of sound. This is really the kind of place that you wouldn't even send your worst enemy. Now, while these planets might be terrifying, there are some things here on Earth I find terrifying too. One of them being wasting money. And that's actually why I signed up to the sponsor of today's video, Rocket Money. So recently, I was looking through my bank statements when I noticed that every single week I was being charged $10 by some random website I don't even remember signing up for. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and just manage your money better. The service works by safely and securely identifying all the recurring subscription services on your card and giving you the option option to cancel them if you want. Now, Rocket Money customers save on average $720 each every single year, with over $500 million saved in cancelled subscription fees. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, head to rocketmoney.com/AstroKobi or click the link in the top of the description to get started for free with the option to unlock more features with Premium. Now, back to those terrifying planets. Up next, we have a collection of terrifying planets rightfully given the nickname zombie worlds. At the end of a massive star's life, they run out of fuel, causing the core of the star to die. This causes the star to quickly collapse, releasing one final burst of nuclear fusion, a supernova. These are some of the most aggressive and energetic events in the entire universe. They release enough energy to outshine an entire galaxy. And when they are finished, they often leave behind the dead core of a star, known as neutron stars. These mysterious objects have as much mass as our entire sun, but squished down into a sphere the size of a small city. Some of these neutron stars emit beams of radio waves out into space, and these are known as pulsars. Now, of course, when the star explodes, any planets surrounding it are completely destroyed. Or so you'd think. 2,300 light years away, a pulsar billions of years old appears to be orbited by 3 rocky planets, or should I say, zombie worlds. Out of the ashes of the stellar explosion, these zombie worlds form. Draugr is the closest of the 3, named after an undead creature in Norse mythology. This zombie world is nearly 2 times as massive as the moon, and it has 2 larger siblings, Poltergeist and Phobetar, the first exoplanets ever discovered. These super-Earth zombie worlds are around 4 times as massive as Earth. The star that they orbit has an extremely powerful magnetic field, allowing currents of electricity to arc across the vast space between the planets and the star, resulting in a constant, beautiful aurora, similar to our northern lights here on Earth. If you were on the world, you would look out through these beautiful aurora and see the pulsar quickly rotating and emitting powerful beams of light into the darkness of space. It would truly be a sight to behold. Not every planet has a star. You see, some are alone. They don't have any planet friends or a star to orbit. These are rogue planets. They wander the endless ocean of space all alone in darkness. On this rogue world, it rains, but not rains of water like we are used to here on Earth. It rains constant, molten iron. This isn't science fiction. It's hard to picture and truly imagine it, but really try for a second. This is a real place in the universe that drifts through the darkness while the skies are filled with molten iron. The planet is huge. 6 times more massive than Jupiter, our biggest planet, and it's just 12 million years old, a baby on cosmic scales. It is believed that it formed in a planetary system much like our own before being thrown out as a baby, destined to wander the cosmos alone forever. And do you want to know the really freaky thing? Research suggests that these orphaned, starless worlds outnumber stars in our galaxy 20 to 1. That means there are trillions of these worlds wandering alone in our galaxy. I think I would prefer to be floating around on a planet that rains molten glass than ever set foot on one of these lonely worlds. It would be like solitary confinement, but for eternity. I simply could not do it. Now, to make sure you can sleep at night, first subscribe, and then go ahead and watch this video all about planets that are actually better for life than here on Earth. Enjoy.